G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are just pulling into the Walmart mega store here in Reno, and we're going to pick up some used packaging, about 37,000 tons roughly, or pounds, yeah, same thing. And we are taking these to Sacramento via truckie. The load's not too much in terms of money, but the reason for today is part of the 1.44 California rework phase 2. We ended up doing a couple of the cities and areas, and I'll show you on the map once a week what I'm talking about, was around Sacramento and Truckee. They were just two of the areas. So now obviously we're not going to know exact details of what we kind of has been changed, like noticeably, but the hope is we can get that sorted. Now, I'll just back up here and then we'll get talking about it. Yep, okay, so then I'll bring up the map. This should be about 15 minutes roughly drive. So we're going to bring up the map. If I look at the map here in total, you will see, obviously, as you know, if a player of ATS, you'll know, or ETS, the yellow roads indicate, discovered roads where we've travelled. Now there's a big gap around Reading and a huge gap here, as you can see. That's part of the reworking of the California. You can tell by the fact that I've marked the Truckee and Sacramento, for example, have got the the yellow dots that I have already discovered those cities in comparison, say, to Lakeview up here. So these are great because this is the rework. San Rafael has gone. Phase 3 is of the California rework is going to be a new big city here. Not sure what it is. Because I'm not native to California, so if any of you guys know what it could possibly be, it'd be interesting to put you down in the comments. So I thought, hey, look, we haven't been here for a while, so let's go from Reno. We're going to go via Truckee into Sacramento and just see what it's like, if we can pick up any differences. Maybe the old brain will notice something, and then maybe, depending on how we go, we'll probably look at doing the same thing here, because Reading was another area that has been completely reworked, and all these little tiny roads in and out as well. Anyway, hopefully that explains what we're going to be doing today. So we are all hooked up, 15 minutes give or take, obviously a little bit more. So let's get trucking. We are all hooked up, making sure we have got a trailer. Yes, we do. And we are going to Sacramento via Truckee. All right. Bit of a change, 1.44 patch. Obviously this is pretty much video 2 using the new patch as well, which is good. I've made a slight adjustment to my seating and stuff in the truck. I've gone a little bit back and a little bit lower. Hopefully, I'm just hoping it gives you a bit more view space from the window, but we'll see how we go in this truck. And we still got Doug on board, and straight away I had an issue. No, just had to get over the jump that curve a little bit. Took it a little bit tighter than I wanted to, because I kind of momentarily forgot I was still towing a trailer. Towing, hauling, whatever it is. Alright, so I don't think there's been any work around Reno, but 1.44, they sometimes tend to put little bits and pieces here and there, and be interesting to see. So what I'll do, folks, is I'll catch you once we're outside of Reno and on our way onto the highway. See you shortly. G'day folks, welcome back. We should be approaching the state line very shortly. There's the speed limit, the distance markers we kind of passed. We should be pushing through. Here we go into California very shortly. I'm looking based on the map anyway. I put a little marker down. We're kind of past that now. I'm looking for the signs that say welcome to California, but I haven't seen any yet. But I'm going to make a presumption based on the map that we are basically getting into California very shortly. I guess we'll find out once the marker gets the speed limit gets to 55, more than likely, if it does, because that seems to be the speed limit that I recognise primarily in California. So we'll keep going and we'll just see how we are. But we are outside of Reno, as you can tell here, on the 80 heading west, and the 65 is still the posted sign, so we should be all right. Maybe it's a little bit later as we get through. I'm presuming is the Rockies up here. No, Rockies I don't think. Oh, who knows? It looks like it's going to be interesting. Oh, beautiful up ahead, actually. Can we try a bit of meow? Meow. Meow. All right. It goes, and we are the Truckee River. Okay, nice. So I guess we are in California officially without having the official welcome to California-ation. I don't think that's how they talk, but we'll see. Looks beautiful. 55, there, we are definitely in California now, folks. I can just try and see what's beside us here. Beautiful. Nice, lovely little lake. Right, we'll keep going. Beautiful. This is nice. Now, being this way once or twice, this definitely doesn't feel too familiar, but it could be a bit of the rework. It could also be just partly just because you know, it's a road less travelled, and it's looking very spectacular today. Way station 1 mile ahead, so don't be surprised if we do get caught into that. We'll find out momentarily as we head through the sensor here. Beep beep. Yep, as expected. Please pull in, which is fine. Usually you get asked to pull in once you hit a new state, and then they kind of let you go through, I guess, depending on what you're hauling. Agricultural inspection. Now this is new, definitely new coming up for this side. Anyway, and definitely the agricultural station on this side is different. I've never passed one coming from Reno. Thank you. Now we're going to go through the ag and have a look there and see what happens. And I guess they'll go through some sort of a scanner or something, make sure we're not hauling any illegal things or illegals, or I don't know, some bad fruit or something. So I have passed one before a long time when I was doing a trip from Utah or Washington or Utah into California via Reading and stuff. So that was cool. I'm just presuming this is the way we go. Yep, I'm just following the other trucks, folks. But this is definitely the agricultural section here. I've passed, so let's go through this and see how we go. Alright, yeah. Stop here for the inspection. Cool, we have finished the inspection. Looks like we're all ready to rock and roll. Hoochie coo. Thank you, buddy. Let's get going. Opened up the back, had a look at the paperwork, make sure it matched to match with what was in the back. We got the all clear Roger Dodger. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get back on then. 35 here into 65. It will suddenly drop to 55 for trucks. As you can see, there's our sign, our road limit. 55. So we'll push back up to cruise control speed, and then we'll lock her in. And we are away laughing. We'll see you guys shortly when we get to Truckee. Alright, so we'll keep going. Truckee is only a mile away, really. If that, you can see on the sat nav there, we're kind of going through it now, the outskirts. Obviously, we're not going directly into the city itself, but we are overpassing Truckee on our left and right. Anywho, and you'll see a little bit there of the town. If I can hold off, and obviously central Truckee or towards Donor Lake is the exit that we smashed our head into today. Woo doggy! See how we go. Looking good there. Okay, let's just try and get on some sort of a straight. Yeah, nice. Okay. Anyway, we know I'm not very good at driving in outside cab view, so we'll stick to what I know best. But that is Truckee, folks. So what we're going to do is going to put a bit of a time lapse on here now. We shouldn't have too much more to go into Sacramento, but we're going to put on some tunes and chill until we get to Sacramento, or just the outskirts. So we'll see you shortly, folks. And we're back, folks. Doug has just told us to stay right, then turn right. Noticing beautiful scenery there. And one thing I have noticed here towards this intersection, you may have just seen it there, is the fact that the road markers, I'm going to have to do this. They've got the on the roads, the actual markers there for the number of the highway. So Highway 5 and 80 and that. So that was quite cool. That's definitely something new that I can pick up. I'm feeling the scenery coming through this area has definitely been improved, definitely changed. Certainly, I mean, look at that beautiful lake there, well, river, and this view here as well. I'll try and do this way, and just give you an idea. I think, hopefully, of what we're doing. Definitely, the skyline here in Sacramento seems a lot better, a hell of a lot different. So, you know, it's just little things like that I kind of feel have changed, especially the Sacramento. Just got in this lane. Sorry, copper behind me. Especially the Sacramento skyline, I do feel it's definitely been updated and changed. And of course, Sacramento is one of the cities like Truckee with the rework there. So most likely this is the case. I'm not surprised at all with that, to be honest. So we're not far away, obviously, from our destination being in Sacramento here. So Truckee is not showing me the ETA, I've noticed, but hey, we won't be far away. San Francisco only. We'll stay in this lane until what looks like we are going this way anyway. Beautiful. Definitely up here. Good to go. Dropping up through here as we merge into the other highway. But yes, even this intersection here certainly feels a heck of a lot more fleshed out comparison to just other parts of, you know, old California driving through. So I would actually be quite interested to see if they've made many changes around LA either. Even though it's not a city that they've marked, I wouldn't be surprised if they've just done some little changes here and there as well. But yep, definitely noticed some changes just in that little drive there as we come down here into Sacramento itself towards our delivery. And we may, I mean, you may pick out some changes as well, especially if you've got garages. And I know, Frog, I think it was you mentioned that there is some changes to the Reading, because obviously that was one of the cities, and your garage move. So if anyone else has had a garage in, say, Reading, Truckee, or any of the other reworked cities of California, let me know if your garage did move. I'll be interested to see, and if it did, how much of a difference was it in terms of location. And I mean, you guys may have a better idea of the new city reworks, just how much of a change I have. But I'm noticing one, like I don't come through Sacramento much, I haven't really, but I'm definitely noticing a difference, and it looks brilliant. So we're turning here, and then we're not far away into Walmart. You can see it's up ahead. Just up here to our left, the logistics center. There we go. Shut up, Doug. Don't know why it's asking me to do a U-turn. Right, I'll just put in the paperwork and see where he wants us. Alright, so we're just down the end here at the back. Sat nav took a few seconds to update. But we are good to go. Now, some people have mentioned on Steam forums they've had issues with their mods in-game not reflecting, saying they're not active, but when they check on Steam Workshop, they are still there and subscribed. I have yet to run into that issue, so hopefully it was fixed anyway. But just in case you do have that issue, there is a couple of workarounds on the Steam forums, the discussion thread especially. Just might be worth having a nosy. Now, I have completely cocked this up. Just jabbering. This is definitely going to be one that needs to be a blind parking, and I'm going to skip it because I've messed this up. And if you watch my last ATS video, I'm not getting into that situation again. So let's see how we go. Excellent delivery, taking used packages, a little bit of XP, 400 XP, just under $8,000, not a problem. So there you have it, folks. We are done and dusted for today's delivery. Thank you for joining me as always. I hope you are happy, well, and safe. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, follow me down below, like and comment down below as well. Until next time, folks, I am Pakira as always. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. As to my wheel, kia kaha. Yep. I'm not going to muck around the parking this time. Oh, good old Walmart.